Canadian guys trying weird beers.
Okay, this is my son Zach. We're two Canadian guys trying weird beers.
And today I learned that AA batteries have 2 calories.
What? Why would you eat a battery? What? No, how do you calculate the calories of a battery?
I don't know. All I know is that in order to have like a proper 5-a-day type of diet, you need to eat about 1,000 AA batteries.
Where do you get this?
The internet.
Kids, don't eat batteries. Just like you shouldn't eat bath salts or anything else that comes out of the bathroom.
Okay, mister, I lick batteries to check them.
Well, that's a different thing. Those aren't AA's. Those are the little square ones.
Yeah, and you're checking to see how they taste. If they're still good to eat.
No, it's not about how they taste. It's to check the strength of the battery, the strength of the voltage. Slightly put your tongue on it quickly, and if you get zapped, it's like, okay, that battery's good.
What this tells me, though, because if a AA battery has 2 calories...
It's a tried and true method of testing the strength of a square battery.
What this means, though, is that batteries work on the same grading scale as, meat.
No, they don't. I would never swap out, a delicious steak for, a box of batteries.
Well, yeah, but if you got AAA beef, it's pretty good, right?
Those are completely different AAAs. A AAA battery does not measure against a AAA steak.
Have you tried one? Then you don't know.
I don't have to eat cardboard to know that it's not, it won't make my top list of foods I want to eat.
I mean, how often do you properly season your cardboard?
Even seasoned cardboard is... Why are we talking about this? Kids, don't eat cardboard even if you season it. And for God's sake, don't eat batteries.
So what are we doing today?
We're going to be drinking beer. But first, I got to say, everybody who's anybody who's everybody knows that Rush, in conjunction with Henderson Brewing, which is like a microbrewery in Ontario, partnered up and they're going to be issuing a Rush beer. I was so excited about that I thought, okay, I went online, found out, we're making this beer. It's coming out end of August, but it'll only be distributed in Ontario. And yeah, I know that saddened me because we're in Quebec. I sent an email to Sasquatch Dispatch. Well, I call them Sasquatch Dispatch. They're all actually called Small Batch Dispatch. We get a monthly delivery of weird microbrew beers from them. And oftentimes, like last week we had a beer from Henderson. It came from the Sasquatch. So I emailed them and I begged them. I said, look, our next care package from you guys, can you please include the Rush beer? Because we're not going to be able to get it here in Quebec for God knows how long. And we're diehard Rush fans. I tried not to make it too stalkery, too weird. But I like to think I made a compelling argument.
Well, no, because a stalker would know how to say their name right.
Quiet, you. So, first week of September, if there's a Rush beer in our care package, Small Batch Dispatch, you'll be our best friends for life. But like I said, not in that weird way. I guess we should start the beer. So, we're going to be drinking these beers, one big, one small.
I'm very curious.
Well, so am I. But before we get to the beers, palate cleanser.
Let's digress to a palate cleanser.
Now, I've decided to go with the Tromba Tequila, a Blanco. And why? Because we have a lot of it left. In for a penny, in for a pendulum. Oh.
Yeah, there's a reason why we have a lot of it.
So that's out of the way. Which one do you want to go with?
You want to go big, tall, big? Wait, no. Tall, big, small, tall, small, small, big, tall. Let's start here.
From Grain and Grit, a beer called Off Duty. It's a double dry hopped IPA with Citra. 6% alcohol per volume. Brewed with love by Grain and Grit. Oh, they're so nice. I don't know why, but I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos about the making of Jaws, like the original, like the classic, the king of shark movies. And so I'm kind of delighted to see that the artwork for this is a shark attacking a hop.
Yeah, you go, Bruce.
Get that hop. It's particularly bitter. Give it the old chump, chump, chump. I mean, I thought I knew a lot about Jaws because it's one of my favorite movies of all time. I think it's impeccably edited and directed. It's just like almost a perfect movie. I think the success of Jaws can be laid at the feet of the editor, a woman named Verna Fields. But she did an amazing job taking all the crazy footage that Spielberg managed to get. And he had some brilliant shots. But it must have been a mishmash. And she goes, okay, let's make a movie. She put it together. And the result was like one of the best, at the time, one of the scariest movies I ever saw. I still won't go in the ocean.
Verna, this one's for you.
Yes, Verna Fields, the editor of Jaws. I'm smelling the bitterness of the hops, and of course it's not very clear.
No, that's okay.
Well, we gotta try it.
You sure?
Yes. I mean, all I can smell is a little bit of citrus and a whole lot of bitter hops. Okay, here we go. I suppose if you like, this is one of those IPAs that I'm not particularly fond of.
Nope.
I knew he wouldn't like it.
There's a problem. It still tastes like a car seat.
Like a baby car seat. If somebody gave it to me, I wouldn't say no, but I wouldn't go out of my way to order it. Sorry, Grain and Grit.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that you've got this lovely shark chowing down on, a recalcitrant hop.
You go, Bruce.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it or leave it on that one.
It's not the worst IPA I've had. Like, it's definitely not for me. Because I already got that bias, and everyone knows that I have that bias. If you don't know that I have that bias, you should subscribe and find out how much of a bias I have.
Subscribe, and what else do you do?
Yeah, hit the like button on the video.
Oh yeah, hit the like button
because that actually does help.
Yeah, it helps something.
Yeah,
I hit the bell simply because we like people who hit bells.
Yeah, and also it notifies you when a video goes up.
Oh, it does that?
Yep.
Oh, well, there you go. So it's more than just fun like bondage play.
Yeah,
it actually does something.
Sorry.
And hitting the bell. Hitting the bell.
Nope. No.
Oh, and tell your friends and have them tell friends and tell people about us. And if you know what we should be doing, maybe I'm asking for it, but hey, drop us a line and say, hey, dumbasses, you should be doing this.
Tell us what we should be doing so we can promptly ignore you.
It is our way. Okay, I guess we should move on to the next beer, but before that, another palate cleanser.
Boy, oh boy, howdy.
Okay, here we go.
We got La Vin du Pere.
The wine of Father Dan? What's going on with wine?
Vin du Pere Dan est un bière d'inspiration anglais du type barley
Okay,
wine.
hold on. I think I can translate quicker than... I mean, you're doing a great job speaking the French. But, we've got people from across the globe who may not understand the French. The wine of Father Dan is a beer inspired by an English type of barley wine. Oh my God, wine! What the? Oh.
It's inspired.
Oh yeah.
It's not wine.
It's very strong. Something about equilibrium. There's sugar and sweetness and aromas.
Don't worry, son. Let me handle the translation. Something about equilibrium.
You want to take over?
Sure, I'll tag in.
Okay. Okay.
Something about equilibrium. The Vin D'Or is characterized. Yep. Caramel, sugar, like a cookie savory type, like inspired by like savory biscuits. Oh, toasted something. Good beer in the summer. It's aged like 3 years. Dan Champagne is also known as Rockstar Dan or Father Dan. Okay, so Dan Champagne was a dude.
Was he a biker? Because they got a zombie biker on the label.
Oh fuck, 10.5% beer. It says extra strong. I believe it this time, and it comes from Le Prospecteur Microbrasserie.
Yeah, they're in Val D'Or, which is way up north in Quebec. I mean, that's deliverance territory, if you know what I mean, and I think you do. Oh yeah, there are mines. We were hoping like the mines of Moria, but it's the mines of Val D'Or. So yeah, it's a mining area. It's got a nice color.
Yeah, interesting color. Very, very pretty.
It's got a foam, which means it's
a gutta de foam. That's nice.
I like the way that you did a great job pouring that. I like the way it pours, and I like the fact that there's like foam in beer.
Well, it smells toasty.
Yeah, it doesn't smell like horrible, as they say up in Val D'Or.
What do you think, Loki?
Ooh, I'm starting to smell like the strength.
Yeah. Oh boy.
No, I'm smelling alcohol, which kind of frightens me. What?
Aren't we constantly smelling alcohol like every week?
No, but there's a difference if you smell like a glass of vodka and you smell a glass of beer.
Yeah, this is strong.
Yeah, well, let's find out.
I'm actually a bit nervous.
Well, what's weird is we had like a strong beer last week that I thought didn't seem that strong until I tried to stand up. I'm kind of worried about the barley wine thing, but the look of the beer gives me hope. So let's taste it and see what's what.
Oh, I thought I would like that.
Yeah, there's too much of the Vin du Pere Dan as opposed to Le Bière de Pere Dan. That first swig is kind of weird.
I don't want to learn it, but the second swig is a little weird too. It's strong. Like, the more I drink of it, the more I can feel it already. Now, that might be the 2 shots of tequila and the other beer that we had.
Wow, no.
I don't want to say it's sweet, but it's like...
No, it is sweet.
Yeah, but not sweet. But not sweet in like it just... It's not sweet in like a sweet way. It's sweet in like a sugary way. Does that make sense?
It's treacly, exactly.
It's kind of tart.
I didn't realize you can make barley wine. Like, who makes wine from barley? That doesn't...
Microbrasserie Le Prospecteur, apparently.
Well, I guess when you're up north there in Abitibi region, I'm going to turn these rocks into wine. And not the way Jesus did.
Ingredients in barley wine.
Fuck barley wines. I was hoping for a more refreshing beer on such a hot day. This is not a refreshing... Did they say it's refreshing?
They said something about it being a summer beer.
You guys are on crack. But then again, you're from the northern part of Quebec.
So they probably are.
Well, where they try to turn rocks into wine. I apologize, people who live in northern Quebec. Like, why somebody would willingly live in northern Quebec is beyond me. But, hey, what do I know?
Barley wines are not wines. It's a beer style.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Barley wine is a style of beer?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm for it.
Why is it called I guess it's called a wine because of the process, I guess?
Because the alcohol level is so high. It's more like wine than beer.
That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter to me. Doesn't matter to real beer drinkers. Crank that baby up, man. You don't have to call it a wine. Be proud of yourself.
Barley wine, just be yourself, man.
Yeah, be a beer. I think I might be able to get used to this if I drink it enough.
Le Vin du Pere Dan, not for me.
I'm undecided. I can't decide if I should drink it ever again.
An off-duty from Grain and Grit.
I was on the fence on that one too, which is part of our grading range. We only have 3 categories. Yes, no, I don't know. And that's where I am for both of these. I don't know.
I'm a no for both, but I'm not going to say that they're bad.
I'm still struggling with barley wine being a style of beer. It's like, it's kind of strong, so we don't want to call it a beer. Fuck that. It's a beer, damn it. If there are no grapes involved in the making of it, it's a goddamn beer.
Apologies to grapes.
This definitely falls in the camp of beer as opposed to wine. It's a crazy taffy pull barley beer. There you go, Le Prospecteur. Translate that into French and use that in your marketing.
Those exact words.
Exactly.
Ad verbatim, this man.
Verbatim? That never killed him. What's this?
What's this?
I'll tell you one thing. Most of these beers are not very good at room temperature. Just saying. They got to be chilled.
Yeah. Like all beers have a recommended serving temperature.
Yeah. But I don't know about room temperature beers. I really don't.
Yeah.
Maybe it's my North American palate. We're just so used to chilling the shit out of our beers. But they taste so crisp and delightful.
Yeah, it's refreshing.
This beer is like, okay, I've got to go to the mines. I think I'll have breakfast. Glug, 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 glug.
It's the kind of beer you start drinking and you just listen to 16 tons on loop. Aside from the winter seasonal Glühbier, it isn't very common for beer to be served warm in Germany. However, some traditional German restaurants, particularly in the south, will heat your beer, any beer, for you upon request at no extra charge.
Heating up a beer?
Just throw that Coors in the microwave.
That's fucking horrible. No, you know what? I've made a rule because I'm wearing this shirt. Beer should be served chilled. I don't care what kind of fucking beer it is. I don't care where it comes from. I don't care who brewed it. Chill that goddamn motherfucker. That's all I'm saying. Okay? That's it. No more arguments. No more debates. Chill the goddamn beer.
Apparently, Unabrew, they have a beer called Quelque Chose. It's an uncarbonated, lightly spiced cherry beer, and you do serve it warm.
Uncarbonated, lightly spiced cherry beer?
Hang on.
Excuse me, Percy.
Hey,
but why don't you just cram that beer up your ass?
I sense a video in the future. We take that beer, we try it warm and chilled.
Because there are also some dark spiced winter ales served hot.
No. You know what? We'll do a video where we try to, particularly this cherry ooh la la beer, and probably Dr. Evil drinks it. Yes, I like my beer warm. Get a bunch of these beers that are supposed to be served warm, and we'll try them both room temperature and chilled, and we'll give you our opinions.
Here's the thing, I'm totally on your side, but I so badly want these to taste better warm. That'll be amazing if they do.
Well, I will be crestfallen, but I'll admit it. If they taste better warm, I'll say, oh damn it, they're right. They know more than I do. But today is not that day. Okay, I guess we gotta wrap it up. I'm got my knickers in a twist about warm beer.
So are mine, but it's just because it's hot and humid. Appreciate that imagery, ladies.
Ooh, yeah. If you want to untwist his knickers, like and subscribe. Does that work? Is that an enticement?
I mean, I guess I can be that easy.
Take one for the team, will you? We're getting way too much beer, of course, but it is our way.
We did it, so you don't have to. Follow us on Twitter, follow us on Facebook, YouTube.
I don't leave the house, so you can't follow me down the street.
Yeah.
Because I'm one of those paranoid guys.
Go ahead and try, suckers.
Good luck with that. I don't leave the house. Does it show?
No, because you're too well kept.
Simply because I don't leave the house, it doesn't mean I have to be unkempt. What am I, the Unabomber? You look nothing like the Unabomber.
I would hope not. That's the last thing I need someone to get confused about at the grocery store.
Yeah, I don't know about that guy.
Have I seen you somewhere? Nope.
Watch him. Is he mailing a package? I'm guessing the Unabomber. He had a dour demeanor. He wasn't making YouTube videos about drinking beer.
Maybe that's how they finally catch him.
You know, that's it. This beer is unsophisticated, and the government needs to be brought down. No, I'm not saying that. The Unabomber is saying that because he was crazy.
This red is too bitter and down with the bourgeoisie.
Oh man, this is going to weird places.
Yeah, we should probably wrap it up.
Yeah, before we get ourselves into too much trouble, I'm Ed. This is my son Zach, and we're two Canadian guys trying weird beers.
Not the Unabomber. I'm not.